So in the last video, we looked at stepping sideways. This video, we're going to look at stepping forwards and backwards, okay? So, again, all of the things I talked about in the last video apply. So if you haven't seen that one, I suggest you go back and watch it now. It's all about making sure that when we arrive completely with our weight over the front part of our foot ideally, but certainly over the landing foot, the standing foot, but it's the foot we land on. And you use the energy from the previously standing foot to get there. So we don't just fall and try and catch ourselves. We use the energy from the standing foot, push, and we get there, yeah? So, thinking about that for forwards, a bit different for backwards, we'll show that in a minute. As you're stepping, think about you move very slightly, push with the foot, land on a straight leg. I didn't actually mention that in the last video. I'll put that on the captions. But you land on a straight leg, and then you collect. My weight has fully moved. You can test that by thinking, step, then can I lift that without having to move my weight position? So if I go to here and then do that, I'll go backwards. So in order to lift that foot, I have to push forwards a bit and then go. You don't want that. You've arrived. Yeah? Let's go the other way. So, I'll use this foot this time. Push. My weight is here. This leg is as straight as my leg will go. I can lift it. My weight is here. I don't have to shift my weight forward to counter. I then bring my feet together. I then do it again. Yeah? So, you should be able to do that around a room. Again, this is one of the ones you can do on carpet, although it does make it a little bit more wobbly. What I've seen people doing, you can use a bar for this. You've got a bar if you need to. For any of these exercises, you can use a bar to help you balance. But not everyone's got a bar. We do often go to the supermarket, though. And I've definitely seen people in the supermarket practicing with a trolley. I kind of suggest you do it at the sort of midnight shop in the late night opening Tesco's where no one's around, because they do look at you a bit weirdly, but it works well. Bar with wheels, nice and stable, you're pushing, and you end up nice and supported, your weight nice and forward. So, thinking about that, can you walk in a nice little circle around your room in hold? If you're a leader, follower, we're only going forwards for the moment. So, forwards, weight transferred. Forwards, 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 forwards. Can you hear how my feet don't come off the ground? Yeah? So all that time, feet were sliding on the ground. You do find wear patterns on the end of your shoes. Find out whether you're doing tango right. Okay, backwards. Bit different. If you think about the way the follower has moved, the leader has moved, the leader has moved their weight, started to go, pushed you forwards, and then stepped into the space where you were. So you've got to get out of the way. So, followers, your weight nicely on your standing leg, project your free leg backwards, wherever it lands, push down with the front foot and transfer the weight onto it. Same again, push back or project back, push. Getting a bit close to the wall. You'll have the same sort of problem if you're trying to walk backwards do be careful what's around you. You know, things you've left on the floor, stools, chairs, dogs, cats, any of those sort of things can trip you up. So do keep an eye on what's going on around you. But yeah, project, go. Project, go. If you think about it as something a bit different, it's helped a few people, this one. If you think you're on a stage in a darkened theatre and the director has told you, walk backwards towards the edge. You're not just going to go like that, are you? Because at some point you'll just fall off the back. What you do is you'd go, oh yeah, there's the floor. Oh yeah, there's the floor. Yeah. You wouldn't, as you moved your foot back, transfer your weight, because if there wasn't a floor, it's too late. You can't do anything about it. So project, transfer. Project, transfer. Yeah? If you can film yourself or get a friend to film you, if you've got a mirror you can see yourself in, it's really good to do this. So keep an eye on it. Project, see that your weight is still here. Yes? Your weight has not done that. It's done that, then that, then that, then that. Yeah? So, good things to practice for walking, whether you're a leader, walking forwards, whether you're a follower, walking backwards. Yeah? How do you know when to project? Subject for another video, or come to one of my classes, or we can do a Zoom thing. Hey, I've got the technology now. But that's more about the connection. What I'm doing today is more about the individual technique of walking, of moving, of stepping. Last video we've seen sideways. This video we've seen backwards and forwards. Practice all of those, and they will give you the fundamentals of how you actually move. Come back and watch other videos for connection and balance and turning and pivots. But for now, moving is good.